How do you feel today?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Now, please look at the board. Daniel, can you please point and ask about the weather?
What it like outside today?
Look at Hayden. Yes, Hayden, please answer.
Rain is falling. I would say it's rainy. It's rainy and it's red.
Now it's Hayden's turn. Point and ask.
What is like outside today? The wind is blowing. I will say it's windy. It's windy and it's cool.
Thank you. Daniel, can you point to another part?
What is like outside today? The snow is falling. I will say it's snowy, and it's cold.
Yes. Hayden, you point.
What is like outside today? The clouds are big, so I will say it's cloudy, and it's warm.
Thank you. Can I please have the pointers? Thank you. Now, what's it like outside? Is it bright or dark?
Dark.
Look again. Outside
Dark.
is
Dark.
dark. Is it nighttime or daytime?
Nighttime.
What can you see in the sky when it's black? Hayden.
It is dark.
What can you see in the dark sky?
I see many stars.
Daniel.
I see a moon.
Oh, you see the moon. Is it bright?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Now let's move on to the stories. What story do you want to say?
Funny in the snow.
Do you want to say Fun in the Snow? Or Marvin's birthday party?
Marvin birthday party.
Daniel, which one?
Yes.
That one? Okay. This is the story.
Marvin's birthday party.
Now, Daniel, you go first.
Today is Marvin Monkey's birthday. He is coming to school for his birthday party. The teacher made a birthday cake and she put candles on the cake.
Thank you.
The boy and girl got presents from Marvin. They put ribbons on the present. But boys and girls hang up balloons in
Their classroom.
their classroom.
Now,
Now is
time.
time for party to start.
Thank you.
Marvin is always glad to see his friends. He sees the balloons,
Hayden, look at the friend and listen.
the birthday cake, and the presents.
Put your hand
Open
down.
the furnace. Marvin shouts the boys and girls
Take off the.
the paper. See what we got for you.
Good job.
Marvin opened the first present. It is a table. Marvin holds the table in his arm.
Before.
He opened a next present. A next present is a yo-yo. Marvin watches the yo-yo go down and up, out and in, up and down.
Very nice. You can put it down on the table.
Then opens
Another box.
another box.
Hayden's so nice.
There is a puzzle in the box. Marvin does not know how to play with a puzzle. He turned it over
Hayden, look
and
at
it
your.
fall on
The.
the frog. The
The
boys and girls laugh together. They help him pick it up.
Thank you. Hayden, you can put it on the table. You can put it on the
Marvin
table.
opened
Another.
another box. presents. He gets a puppet. It's just like Marvin. It's like just my Marvin, but Marvin had never seen a puppet. Oh, one of the boys showed him what to do with this. Then Marvin opened his last present. It is a ball. Marvin knows how to play with a ball. He bounces it around.
Thank you. You can keep it on the table. Put it on the table.
Come here and blow out the candles on the cake. The boys and girls say to Marvin, but Marvin cannot blow, so the boys and girls help him.
Put it down, Hayden.
They all eat ice cream and cake. You know who eats the most?
Good job.
Now it is Marvin to go home. If he thinks this was a great birthday party, I had so much fun.
And thank you. Daniel, what presents did Marvin get? So you say he got a yo-yo. Hayden? A ball. Daniel?
He got a teddy bear. It's a puzzle.
It's a puzzle.
He got a ball.
Again.
A puppet. He got a puzzle.
All right. Thank you. So, what do they all eat? Hayden, what do they all eat?
Ice cream and cake.
Who ate the most?
Marvin.
Do you like ice cream and cake?
Yes. I
You like it too? Nice. So, what did you get on your birthday? I got a teddy bear. What about you, Hayden? Put your hand down.
I got a yo-yo.
All right, thank you. Now, will you please sing a song? Do you want to sing morning, noon, and night? Or keep warm, please?
Morning, noon, and night.
All right, now please sing.
Morning, noon, and night. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Morning, noon, and night. Breakfast in the morning. Lunch comes at noon. Dinner in the evening. All it is dark. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Morning, noon, and night.
Thank you. What do you like to eat for dinner? Put your finger down. What do you like to eat for dinner?
I eat rice and meat.
Thank you. Hayden, what do you eat for lunch?
Bread and hot dog and cheese.
Cheese, okay. When do you have breakfast? In the
Morning.
Yes. When do you have lunch?
Noon.
Yes, you say, I have lunch at noon.
I have lunch at noon.
Thank you. And is it fun to wear a t-shirt when it's warm?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So what is it nice to wear when it's cold?
It's better wear coat when it's cold.
Very nice. What is it nice to wear when it's hot?
A short.
You say it is nice to wear shorts.
When it's hot.
Very good. Can you please read a big book? Do you want to read white or
Yeah.
7?
What?
White. Alright, I will point and you will read. Please read, please read.
I have a white yellow. I have
a white
box.
box.
I have a white carpet. I have some white socks.
Are you singing? Read, please read. Again.
I have a white carpet. I have some white socks.
Some
Some
white socks. Hayden, please. Hayden. I have.
a white rabbit that has long white hair.
Thank you. Daniel.
I have a white ball and a white teddy bear. White.
Thank you. What color is the ball?
White.
You said the ball is white.
The ball is white and the teddy bear is white.
Yes, the teddy bear is white too. Thank you. Do you have anything that is white?
Yes.
What's that?
It's here.
Oh, some white letters, right? Now, let's ask this one.
It's two.
Daniel, would you please ask Hayden?
What will you do? Will you work in time?
Hayden?
No, I don't.
I won't.
No, I
Won't. Put your hand
I
down.
will not. Will you play with me? Yes, I will. I will play with you.
Hayden, you ask.
What will you do? Will you go without me? No, I won't. I will not. Will you go with me? Yes, I will. I will go with you.
Thank you. Have you ever seen a monkey?
Yes. No.
Can you? Really?
I see in the zoo.
You see a monkey at the zoo?
I see
Can you
monkey
bend this way and that way?
at-
Thank you. Right, say goodbye.
Bye.